Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. Oh man, it's a good ride. This is a spoiler-free review of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1. I'm telling you, Tommy puts his heart and soul into everything he does. T. Cruise, he just brings the heat every time. From Top Gun Maverick to this movie is excellent. It just reminds me of why we love going to the movie theater, and he's such a proponent of seeing films in the theater. You can just see why, because of the excellence that he requires of himself and of the films that he is in. There's a massively huge budget for this film, and you can see it all over the screen. It's in everything from the stunts to the effects to the music to just the cast. The cast in this is amazing. And I'll start off with that. Pom Klementieff as a hired assassin is an incredible addition to this cast, and she's just got that sexy swagger about her. Her in the marching band uniform with the clown makeup and the little black tear. Woo! Nice touch. Rebecca Ferguson is great as always. She's got this sexy, solid snake vibe going in the desert where she's sniping dudes, and it is just incredible with the sandstorm just kind of going off everywhere. The action in the scenes that she's in, especially the opening scene with her, is amazing. Hayley Atwell is a great addition as well, and what I loved about her character is that she didn't overshadow Ethan, Tom Cruise's character. So a lot of times what we've been getting lately from Hollywood is the female characters just overshadowing the male characters and putting them in their place, and I think a lot of people aren't a big fan of it. But with this, what they do is they're constantly kind of one-upping each other, her and Ethan, and it's great because it's a cat and mouse of, you know, her getting the leg up on him and then him getting the leg up on her. So it really plays well and makes their relationship very interesting and fun to watch. Tom Cruise is 61 years old, which is incredible because of the physicality that he puts out in this movie. His stunt work, from the motorcycle sequences to the train to all these big action scenes. There's actually a documentary on the motorcycle sequence where he's, just takes the motorcycle off the cliff and then parachutes his way down. It's a practical stunt, and he loves doing that. He's kind of a wild boy, and it's fun to watch. And I don't know if they dye that man's hair, but there wasn't a single gray on his head. I was like, dude, I'm 38. I've got grays coming in. What are you doing, T? What are you doing, T? How do you do it, Tommy? So there were some amazing performances in this movie, but what is this movie actually about? So there's basically this dual key system thing that has like two keys that kind of scissor together and form what's called the entity, which is kind of an overpowered AI tool that can control all digital networks and digital anything. So it can be a very dangerous thing in the wrong hands. And the goal for Ethan is to capture this thing and destroy it, essentially. So I had one big hang up. I was like, well, why don't they just destroy one half of the key? And they end up answering that question, in the third act. So be patient on that. The story's great, the action is amazing, and I got major Uncharted 2 Among Thieves vibes. The PlayStation 3 exclusive? Has it been that long? As well as some Back to the Future Part 3 and Bullet Train even thrown in there as well. It was really a well-rounded movie, and the action in it was super fun. So it's a 2-hour and 43-minute film, and I didn't feel the runtime. So an interesting theme and something that we're starting to see crop up quite a bit with AI is what is real anymore. So if there are things that can mimic our voices or make us look like we did something that we didn't actually do, rob a bank, bang this person, things like that, it's hard to know what's real anymore these days. So that's one thing that this movie delves into with the entity. And with that, there are scenes where you aren't quite sure what is real. And the characters are questioning, well, what if the entity wants us to think that that's what we need to do? And so it can be very confusing. I know for me as a photographer, I will see certain things now that are outlandish or kind of hard to believe, and I'll do a little further investigation and find out that it's either not real or was generated by AI. So it's kind of interesting that this film came out during this time, because we're really starting to question, is AI good? Is it bad? So I think that it's a very important question to ask, and I'm interested to see where the story goes from here and where our story as humans humans go from here. So one thing that's really nice about this film is that it has a complete beginning, middle, and end, even though it is a part 1. So there's going to be a part 2, but this one had a solid conclusion to this and didn't leave on a cliffhanger where I was like, ah. I'm really looking forward to Dead Reckoning Part 2, which has a June 28th, 2024 release date as of right now. There was an older lady when I was leaving the theater that said, "That's smart, they're gonna make twice as much money." I'm like, yeah, they are. Good on you, you old bird. Good on you. I know I'll be going back. Ding, 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 ding. Just looked at a pic of Palm Clementifo. The visual style and cinematography in this movie is great. It's got a lot of really low angles where it's kind of shooting up at people. And it just really made me pay attention when two characters were having a dialogue. There's a lot to digest with this film. There's a lot that they throw at you at the beginning, and you really do have to pay attention to understand what's going on. But the main thrust of the film is that Ethan Hunt is trying to stop the digital apocalypse. So far, it seems that critics and audiences are really enjoying this film, with it sitting at a 96% critic rating and a 95% audience rating at the moment. So yeah, people all agree that this is a great film and something that you should definitely go check out in the movie theater. But why don't I just wait till it goes on streaming? Yeah, you shouldn't wait till it comes on streaming because the theater experience for this one is a better experience. The surround sound is going to be really amazing, and you're going to have a huge giant screen to see all the action on, and that's just a fun time. So yeah, I definitely recommend going and seeing it in the theater. I know things are very expensive right now, but this is one that is worth your dollars. It's worth your dollars. So a lot of people might be on the fence about seeing this film because maybe they've never seen a Mission Impossible movie at all. And I would say that you don't need to have seen any of the other Mission Impossible films to appreciate and enjoy this movie. It works as a standalone film. It will help if you've seen some of the other ones, the previous 2 to 3, but it is not necessary viewing to enjoy this movie. So don't let that stop you from going to check it out. So who is this movie for? Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 is for anybody who likes going to see epic movies on the big screen. If you went and saw Top Gun Maverick and enjoyed it, I think you'll enjoy something like this as well. It's Tom Cruise at his best doing his thing and just stunting up the place, you know? If you've enjoyed some of the other Mission Impossible films or just like action movies in general, this is a great movie for you. If you like practical effects and stunts and not an over-reliance on CG, this is a really good movie for you as well. This movie's already tracking to do really well at the box office, so I hope it's one that you'll go check out. I certainly enjoyed it, and I love you. What? If you enjoyed the film, or you're the 4% that didn't enjoy the film, tell me why or why you didn't like it in the comments down below. If you're feeling sexy, my friend, subscribe here, check out my latest review of Talk to Me here, and I will catch you in the next one.